Why is it that some people can go through absolute chaos without flinching and you cry when your food delivery is late? Like, seriously, someone gets publicly roasted at work and they're just sitting there sipping their coffee like it's a spa day. Meanwhile, you overthink a text message for 3 hours and spiral into an identity crisis. What is that? If you've been feeling like you're too emotional, too reactive, too stuck in your own head, hey, you're not alone. Most of us weren't raised to build mental strength. We were raised to please people, avoid conflict, and smile through the chaos like everything's fine. But not anymore. Not after this video. Because by the end of this, you're going to know how to start building a mindset so solid, so steady, so annoyingly calm, that even your overthinking won't be able to keep up. See, life is always going to throw trash at you. Stress, failure, criticism, the occasional flying metaphorical brick. You don't get to control that. What you can control is whether it hits you like a wrecking ball or bounces off because your mind is built like a fortress. But that strong mind, it's not genetic. It's not luck. It's built one decision, one habit, one uncomfortable rep at a time. And here's the truth. Most people stay emotionally fragile not because they're weak, but because they never learned how to train their minds. No one gave them a mental gym. Just vibes, coping mechanisms, and maybe a playlist. And here's why it matters. Your mind is the filter through which you experience everything. Relationships, work, goals, ice cream. If your mind is foggy, anxious, or chaotic, even good things feel meh. So, let's clean up the mental house, yeah? There's this idea I love. It's from stoic philosophy and backed by modern psychology. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you frame it. That's the power move. Life doesn't get easier. You get stronger. You stop trying to make the world quieter and instead learn how to turn up the volume on your own. All right, let's break this down. 3 steps. Simple, powerful, zero fluff. Step 1, control the input. Your brain is a sponge, and whether you like it or not, it believes what it hears most often. This is called neuroplasticity. Your thoughts shape your brain's wiring. If you constantly consume fear, chaos, or outrage, your mind starts to default to those patterns. Not because you're weak, but because your brain literally adapts to repetition. Think about it like this. If all you ever heard growing up was don't mess up, your mind starts to interpret every mistake as danger. You flinch at feedback. You overanalyze texts. Not because you're broken, because you were trained to be that way. Mental strength starts by noticing what your mind is soaking up every day. Not to judge yourself, but to understand yourself. Step 2, interrupt the spiral. When something bad happens, your brain goes on a hunt. It's looking for patterns, evidence, past pain, because its job is to protect you. But in doing that, it often drags up every old insecurity you've ever had. Psychologists call this cognitive distortion. It's like your brain putting on the worst possible filter. The trick is not to shut the thought down, it's to witness it. The moment you notice your brain spiraling, you've already broken the automatic loop. That's called metacognition, thinking about your thinking. It's what separates reactive minds from powerful ones. Even saying something simple like, there it is, that old fear again, puts space between you and the thought. It reminds you, the thought isn't the truth. It's just a visitor, one that doesn't get to redecorate the whole house. If this hit home, comment below, strong mind mode. Or just type mindstrong if you're committed to building that scary strong brain. Now back to the video. Step 3, train like it's a muscle. Look at anyone who's mentally strong. You think they got there by living in comfort? No, you're wrong. They got there by struggling, failing, showing up when it was the last thing they wanted to do. Mental toughness isn't born, it's earned. And just like a physical muscle, your mind adapts when it's pushed, when it's challenged, when it doesn't get what it wants, and still chooses discipline over drama. When you go through discomfort and survive it, your brain rewires. That's resilience. That's desensitization therapy in real life. You expose your nervous system to hard things, and over time, they don't rattle you as much. Think of it like this. The first time you get rejected, it crushes you. The 10th time, you're like, okay, cool. What's next? Not because it doesn't hurt, but because your mind has seen this before and it knows it won't kill you. That's the goal. Not perfection, not constant positivity, just becoming someone who can hold discomfort without breaking. Now, if this feels like a lot, breathe. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Just understand what's happening in your head. That alone will change everything. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep leveling up together. Because we're not here to survive the chaos. We're here to become the calm inside it. You got this. And honestly, people won't know whether to be inspired or slightly intimidated by your energy. Either way, we love that for you.